Never let us.
I was gonna say he never
Sorry, man.
does.
Shit.
He
We're
never
live,
says
boys.
shit. That's all right though. Well, hello everyone. Oh, he's gonna do it again.
No, we're already live on YouTube. Now
Oh,
we're live on
okay.
Facebook.
Oh, great.
We're just live everywhere, man. We're just doing things.
live.
Living live.
Living.
All right.
Oh, and I must be getting a buzz from you.
Watch some fights.
Ah, there we go.
The Invecta card. It's a very masculine woman versus another very masculine woman.
I was gonna say she
I don't know either of these women,
yeah, I don't either.
and they don't know any jujitsu.
I don't think we're looking at two women.
We're looking at something.
I said we're looking at three guys right now,
All
but
right.
that's because you took it. Yeah, I don't know what any of those girls that were on that card, but
No, I have no idea. So, are we going to this Trump rally then, Nate?
Might.
We going?
I think so.
dude, you gotta go.
Julie doesn't want me to go because she knows I'm going to go to jail or get beat down by a bunch of hicks.
Dude, you go with me, and I swear to God, and I voted for Trump, but I will absolutely support you in everything you do, my friend. It doesn't. It's called freedom of speech, and if they don't like it, they can suck a penis because
I penciled in Joe Rogan.
that's what
on the
makes
ballot.
this. That's what makes this world great.
Well, I was gonna go with Gary Johnson, but he thought Aleppo was dog food, so I couldn't
no,
really.
dude, he's a freaking idiot.
No,
dude.
I couldn't go with
I
anybody
couldn't
on
go
that
with
ticket.
that. So
I was a Bernie bro, man. I wrote him in.
I just
Did
went
you?
with whatever,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
and
I like the thought of freaking free healthcare, man.
And I do too. I absolutely do. I think it should be a nationwide thing. I don't think we should have to worry about it.
free healthcare.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily free.
Or like
I would be more
reduced
than willing
or
to pay for it, but I mean, they
Josh
don't need to
Beach,
charge
what's up, buddy?
$700
How you
for a
doing?
drug.
Oh shit, let's see. See, I can't. What do you got going on over there?
What do you mean? I mean, it's right on the screen, bro. You can see everything I can see.
I'm about half blind, asshole. That's why I can't.
You should wear your glasses, Chad.
I'm like
am wearing my
25% older than you guys. I can't see shit anymore.
I just turned 30.
I know. I'm almost 40. Homie.
Jesus, I'll be 35.
Well, you say
tomorrow.
that like I'm dead.
Not quite yet.
Practically in the fucking ground.
I feel old though at 30.
I feel old, but that's just because I'm being a lazy bitch here lately and
Fair enough.
drinking a lot. But it is what it is.
Dude, so how about the UFC 225 card? You haven't seen it?
Completely ignorant.
It's a banger, dude. Let me read
It
this
is.
to you.
I'm pretty excited.
But yeah, like Julie said, dude, I'm either gonna get beat up by the crowd or beat up by Secret Service.
That's the fun and going though, right?
I know, right?
Dude,
I'll be that guy on the
I about
internet.
got myself in trouble today at work, but
Yeah.
with some trying. Nah, because I'm making some comments that I probably shouldn't know.
Where do you work?
Forest River.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't.
But
Either way.
dude,
for
like
sure
I said,
shouldn't do
you know what I mean? I voted for him. He's
What up,
still a
Elton?
douchebag. And just not a good human being, unfortunately. But
In that election, dude, I could completely understand people voting for him. It's just weird.
But I don't understand why they still want to ride his dick like he's doing so much great things. He's done a few good things, and he's done a few real shitty things. And
I think it's great. And the reason I say that is because it brings attention to the fact that
our
it's a shit
government's
show.
fucked up. And
the whole
Yeah.
thing is a shit show.
it
Yeah.
is. We
You
need
know,
some term limits
you get-
with Congress
You
and
get
the
two
Senate.
people to pick from.
I
That's
think
pretty much it. That's
The fuck is that?
I keep wondering if he's like a super genius or something because like he's like exposing all this shit and giving Congress and the
A savant,
Supreme
maybe.
Court.
I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit genius.
but he's giving them the power to fix it and
He's
they're
like
just
Rain
not
Man.
doing anything with it. They're like, nah,
Nothing.
we like it.
Yeah. All right.
But he is doing some things that
Look at
Been working out
Elton
a little bit.
Chavez.
Yeah.
Dirty. What's up, Dirty?
Oh my god, he's still around?
Yeah,
What's up,
fuck
man?
yeah. He's rocking the V-dub bus like a gangster.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, dude, his
Oh,
bus
it's
is
sweet.
fucking awesome.
Oh man.
that's pretty much
Yeah,
the
yeah.
coolest
He
thing
never
ever,
did
dude.
anything half-ass.
Oh, no, dude.
No,
his
it's real
bus is
sweet.
awesome. We went to Wedgwood Brewery last summer. They had Wedge Stock.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude, it was a music festival. Had some
Oh,
like
man.
arts and crafts festival and
Yeah,
beer.
we
It was awesome. We got shit faced.
drank until we couldn't see. And
I don't know how we got home, but we
you
did.
drove.
I know.
I know how we got home.
Yeah, but it was a blast. We had a good
Jits
time.
tournament tomorrow. We're at.
Is that the one you guys are having at Ribeiro's? Is that the in-house one? I know that I saw Briscoe posted something not that long
Chad
ago.
wants in.
No, Chad to get fucked up.
Chad wants in.
I'm a
He said
white
he'll
belt.
take any white belt. Put any white belt up in
I
front of
mean,
him. He'll
honestly,
take 'em.
I probably would.
I don't even
Rivera.
know if I could take a white belt anymore, man.
Well, that's what I am. I'm a white belt. I'm a white belt
Only
with no
technically.
stripes.
I can't,
Only in
but I'll try.
technicality.
Yep,
I've got a gi top.
It is the Ribeiro one.
Looks like a half shirt.
I
I've gotten a
actually,
little fat since I bought it, but you know,
Kimono.
whatever.
I don't know if because I had my Ribeiro gi for quite a long time, dude. And then when I moved, was in the back of my trunk and got ruined.
Whoa.
Got a bunch of water damage and a bunch of other shit. But
I still got my
The
first
headlines
gi that I
here.
got from the Bulldog gym.
yeah, that 225 card I'm pretty happy
Yeah,
about.
Whitaker and Yoel Romero.
That's gonna be a
RDA
great.
and Cody Covington.
Man, I
Mhm.
hope RDA whoops his.
CM Punk and
How
Michael
does he get
Jackson.
main card? Isn't
Who?
he like?
He
CM
puts
Punk?
asses in the seats.
Dude, that dude's
Benavidez and Sergio Pettis.
That's gonna be a great fight.
That-
Alistar
should be on the
Overeem,
main
Curtis
card.
Blades.
Absolute great fight.
bullshit.
Ricardo Lamas.
That's gonna be that right there. Might be fight of the night, guys.
Holly Holm and Megan Anderson.
That's
gonna
gonna
be
be a
great.
good one.
No, I'm
Uh-oh.
telling you, this is going to be fight of the night.
Bobby
Guida
Green.
and Bobby Green.
Yeah,
Anything Clay Guida's in.
Well,
has
Bobby
a chance
Green
to
is
be fight of the
legit.
night.
yeah, they're both pretty
So
exciting
legit.
fighters. Yeah, absolutely.
Rashad Evans and Anthony Smith.
You think we
Dude.
get to see the stanky leg?
Ha, I hope so.
I think we're gonna try to
and
make
then
the weigh-ins
Claudia
for that one.
Gadelia and Carla Esparza.
That'll be
No,
good.
that's going to be the best weekend ever, dude. I'm telling you. So we're planning on doing weigh-ins Friday, Joe Rogan Friday night, Saturday night Saturday morning we're gonna catch a Cubs game,
Yeah, we're gonna.
and then we're gonna
big
go to the
game.
UFC.
They
Yeah.
got a friggin' morning game that day.
Yeah,
They got
105.
a one. It's I think it's 105 or 120. It's a day game. They're playing Pittsburgh, dude. So
I don't know if I'll ever come back.
Yeah,
The
dude. It's
W.
gonna,
You got to stay at the W.
I don't even care about that. That's my
tight-ass hotel,
least-
dude.
it is, but we got a thing set up where we were the last couple times we went. It was like a blind draw on your hotel. It's a 3 to 5 star hotel,
Use
but it's
Expedia,
for
Oh, okay.
and it's way cheaper.
dude, it's like $70,
Wow.
$80.
And
for-
we've
Damn.
and dude, every time we've done that, we've stayed in better hotels than we have when we spend like $200-$300.
oh
a night.
yeah, absolutely.
Like it's crazy.
I have to remember that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I know. Eventually, it's gonna bite us in the ass.
But for right now, even the last time we got, it was like an old school hotel. You know what I mean? Like an older.
Oh, like a classic type.
Yeah, but it was-
1950s.
dude, it was awesome.
Oh,
it was real
yeah.
comfortable. What was
Yeah.
the name of that place?
Uh,
Something Indigo.
Oh, the Indigo Hotel. No, it wasn't like a classic 50s hotel. It was like two gay guys put it together. There was
Oh.
pastel colors on the wall.
Gold fountain.
Yes, there was like wheat drawings of wheat on the wall. It was all kinds of weird shit, man. Chad loved it, of course.
It didn't. Fuck you. It was a good hotel. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was,
was-
in like
it
a
was cool.
neighborhood though.
Yeah,
so
it was cool
know
if you
what
were
I
two
mean?
gay dudes in the 50s.
Fuck off.
Uh,
And dude, I'll tell you something about that neighborhood. I've got a nice little video on my phone where there were a bunch of people fucking fighting and
Oh,
listening
dude,
to loud
yeah.
music and dancing in the street at like 4:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, and the sad thing, we just got back from the bar. Like just walked in the door. I fall asleep and I just dude,
go to sleep. Yeah.
and I just hear like the most ridiculous music in the
Oh,
world
yeah, it was-
at 4:15 in
it
the
was
morning.
the most random thing. You know what I mean? It was
And-
unexpected.
I even called the front desk and complained.
That's it. Yeah. And yeah.
And they're like-
gonna do
They're
shit.
like, we'll send somebody out immediately, so we have security here. And I sat there and recorded the whole thing.
they didn't do shit.
Security was scared because nobody ever showed up.
Security, some 80-year-old.
There was two ladies doing a stanky leg in the middle of Illinois Street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta love Chicago, man. I absolutely
Oh,
love
yeah.
Chicago, dude. It's a
it's
very
great.
fun
It's
city.
one of my favorite cities.
Absolutely.
That
I don't
and,
know though. New York.
Milwaukee is really great too. Milwaukee's amazing.
I like New York.
Tell
I've
me
never
about
been
this
to New
honey
York.
badger before I have.
That is actually very
It's
tasty.
phenomenal.
I
It's
don't-
Wanna
About,
split
about
it?
the only
Wanna get a
thing I
glass
can.
and split it or anything.
No, man, I got another one right there.
Oh,
Drink it.
I just
It's super rare. It's
Oh,
like
right
killing
on.
a unicorn with a
yeah,
grenade.
well, you know.
Like
That's all
killing
right.
a unicorn with a grenade.
Anything with a grenade would be kind of fun.
Yeah, thermite would be fun too.
Excuse me.
So that's
Never.
the cool thing about podcasts. We've had a shitload of people come into the room, and everybody go and leave.
Right on.
Hey, and that's what they do. I mean,
Hey,
Can I build your fan
Justin.
base?
what's up, Justin? How you doing tonight, Burnham?
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. But that's the thing about podcasts. I mean,
that's
you
good.
never know what you're gonna
I don't
what they're
usually
gonna
like
come
the
across.
Pale ales, but that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that one's like a lot of honey and like really
Very
citrusy.
hoppy.
It's really good.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones from them so far. They have another one called Citronic that they only release like every once in a while. It's really, really good.
So it's funny if you go on my Facebook, it's from years back, but there's pictures. It just reminded me of that with that chick fight. You said that she was really dude looking. She had them cornrows.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time, I think it was back in like
Cornrows on that Adam's
2007
apple.
that I had cornrows.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
You might be the whitest person I know with cornrows.
I know, right? I absolutely was.
We should break them out again.
Dude,
I'll do it if you do it.
I am fucking.
I think I don't think I can. I don't even think I can grow hair
I absolutely can't
like
because
that long.
as
anymore.
everybody look, they can see it from. I can show them up here. See, I'm balding.
No,
It's
man.
not.
You just have to do the Buster Rhymes and pull them over the top.
Busta
You start at the front, braid them back, and pull them over the top, so you
And
get the
just
appearance
pull
of having
'em. Yeah,
hair.
so it looks like I've got them.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
You could like give Nate like 3 more weeks, and he could give you his hair. You could make a weave.
He says you can have a wig.
Dude, his hair's like this freaking long.
Really?
Badass.
Wow.
It looks like a freaking
Locks for the hood.
awesome ass hippie.
Locks
So-
for the hood.
Instead of locks for love, it's locks for the hood.
We're starting a new charity, guys. Locks for the hood.
Weave for the weave.
Awesome.
Oh damn, her eyes fucked up.
Her nose is sideways.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, she took a good shot.
I don't. We really didn't see much.
Wearing cornrows like that, you're bound to take a good shot.
See, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it
She got
was.
dropped. It's a good
That
left hand.
left, yeah.
Dude, he
Well,
smacked the shit out of her.
Well, they shouldn't let that little boy fight that girl. That's ridiculous.
That's like Fallon Fox getting in the cage.
Oh my
Oh,
god, dude,
God.
that is so ridiculous. I don't care.
I don't care what.
I don't care what you do.
how. No, that
But-
is.
That's just like the
It's wrong on so many levels.
Well,
the girl that's wrestling. Did you see that?
mm-mm.
There's a high school girl
She's undefeated,
that's undefeated,
but she's
but she's wrestling girls, but she's transitioning, doing like her thing. She wants to wrestle boys, and they won't let her.
Yeah, they're making her wrestle girls, even though
And
she's
she's
taking
just
hormones.
smashing them,
Yeah,
dude.
she's taking hormones to become a boy. Yeah, and she's
Just
smashing them.
destroying
I don't
them.
even know about all that because it's weird. There's marathons and big time races and stuff like that are allowing transgenders to run as women, you know, or of their designated sex or
Right,
whatever. I'm
which it-
still a little ignorant on how that shit works, but
Because there's so many different
just-
aspects of that. I mean, you get like the transgender, you get like binary, non. There's just so many different
it's
labels and non-labels anymore. It's hard to keep up with it all, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm a cis.
And I
know
tell you
that.
what,
That's all I know.
If you're not hurting nobody
RTV.
and you're not causing any
Yeah, I don't care.
violence or crime,
To
or
each his own.
do
Yeah,
what the fuck
exactly.
you want, man.
But I don't
Enjoy
think-
life.
I don't think they should let men beat up women.
If you
No.
compete
That's
in a
like I'm a
sport,
firm believer
Yeah,
if
that
you're
no matter
going
what you do, you shouldn't do
one-on-one,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
no,
You don't let men beat up women. That's
No.
just
that's wrong.
now. If you want to start your own transgender league, and it's just a
I
free
don't know, though,
for
man.
all
You-
in there, then and
Yeah.
everybody's okay with it, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know about that. That'd be weird.
I don't see
I'm
why
just
men
saying.
and women couldn't compete against each other in a heterosexual match.
That's it. Yeah, dude, I've watched
if
it in
you've got-
Brazil. They
If
do
you've
it all the
got these
time.
Women, I mean, you know, half of these women on this Invicta card could beat the shit out of half of the guys that are fighting in the
Yeah,
UFC
me or
at
you.
the same way.
Me or you, but I want to see. I want to see any woman on this earth get in there with Pat Barry, and he will kick them in the head so hard they die.
Any woman that big.
What's the chick? What's the
There
chick?
is- there are
Gabby
no
Gar-
women that big.
Gabby Garcia.
Okay, so let's say you get
Listen,
some dude
Gabby
Listen.
Garcia is made out of like steel,
But
and
she's
nuts and bolts.
flyweight versus flyweight. You're gonna be able to do that.
That'd be. I don't
You
even
You
think
can't
so,
put
man.
Miguel Torres against Paige Van Zandt. Like you can't do it
Why not?
because
'Cause
she'll
he-
get destroyed
she
every
would
time.
Not
She
necessarily.
will die.
She would get murdered.
There was a time when he was 50-2
There's
against
no way
men.
to prove it. Okay, so that's like the top of the top. But you could still have competitions where
You
they're
could, and then,
Well,
like I
I'm
said,
saying-
they do in
I'm
saying,
Brazil,
like,
but
if you-
not.
If you want to let me into the UFC right now to fight Cyborg, I'll get destroyed,
you're
but I'll
gonna
do it.
die.
I'll do it.
Yeah, she won't even throw a punch and you'll die.
That
walk
leg
to the
kick was
cage.
rough, dude.
The walk
Yeah.
to the cage.
But I-
He
have
says
me
I'd
fucking
trip up,
winded.
yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, but you get like a normal, so like Paige Van Zandt. You could not put her against any male; she would get destroyed.
Nah.
I'm sorry,
Top
man.
level tier, yes.
CM Punk beats her. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I think
I don't
could
think he
competed
does.
against a lot of different guys.
I
man.
honestly don't think
Ronda-
have a
Ronda
lot
can't
of
compete against
technical
women now.
capability.
Yeah, no, she
not
could.
anymore, but at one point she could have. I'm not.
Yeah.
You got to look at the level of the sport too. Look at so at where
See,
the,
but I
the
think
I'm just
women
saying-
develop-
I
I'm
think
just saying-
CM Punk could. I think CM Punk will get his ass whooped by.
I'm just saying,
fucking
Chad
Paige
beats
Van Zandt.
Ronda Rousey in a boxing match right now.
Oh yeah.
the level that the women are at in
But
this sport would be like the
in a
early
jiu-jitsu
90s
match
for the
or a
For
men.
judo
men,
match?
I absolutely agree with you.
So give it a few years, and you're gonna have women that are competing at that superior level.
But you do realize
You do.
that if Hoist Gracie wouldn't have been in UFC 1, the amount of jiu-jitsu that we have now, we would actually stand a real fucking chance of winning that tournament.
Yeah.
And that is sad.
Yeah.
Poor Art Jimerson in his one glove. Poor son
That's
of
the
a bitch.
best underdog story ever. Because it turned out how the underdog stories are supposed to.
That poor bastard.
Who's she?
Oh, I
I don't know. Looks like a guy though.
God,
How about Gabby Garcia beating up people's grandparents?
dude, she beat up like a 60-year-old woman in Japan the last time.
Dude, did you see that Ian McCall's fighting an not Invecta? He might as well.
One FC or whatever.
No, Ryzen.
Oh, is he rising?
I think that's either tonight or tomorrow he makes his debut. If he shows
No,
up.
he already fucking made it. Didn't he
Did
already?
he? No, I thought he.
It was the one where he got cut by the fucking rope.
Oh, all right.
He
I thought
fought
he
that-
pulled out of that one too.
No, he fought in that tournament, dude. And actually, of all things, he fucking.
I can't agree with you more, Justin. I hate that dude. I do not know
I know,
how he's
I-
given the main
I got
stage.
tickets to see him get beat up. I
Yeah,
can't
we're gonna-
wait.
dude. And I tell you
know
what,
who
the dude
you know,
sells tickets, and
you know
that's
the
what
dude that he's
that's
fighting though. You know who it is?
Mike
The guy.
Decker?
Yeah,
He
it's
got beat by
Mike Johnson.
They both
He's-
got beat by Mickey
He's
Gall.
a press guy, dude.
He's like a hype guy. Or
No, he's like I don't know what outlet he works for, but he works for MMA Junkie or something like that.
It
Like,
just
he
happens to have some
and
MMA.
happens to put on gloves and fight people.
Wow.
I'm gonna get this spider to land on you,
Eat it.
Oh, your dick. He's like, I'm gonna get it to land on your head.
But dude, he puts asses in the seats.
Yeah, and
I
that's
don't
it,
care.
dude. But I tell you what, he's
Look at
that,
Fedor and Mir.
Jackson's
that fight
getting
should have
paid.
happened. I don't know, at least 33 years ago.
Yeah, but it couldn't because. And I
because
tell you,
Frank Mir was too old then.
I
Yeah.
feel like it was an irrelevant fight. I don't know.
it absolutely was, but
It was irrelevant because
they're not
Matt
juicing.
Mitrione's gonna take everybody in the tournament and win it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Meathead's gonna win that tournament.
Meathead is an animal.
Speaking of me,
And a really nice guy.
when we went down to Indy, who all was there?
Mitrione, Chris Lytle,
That
Yo,
was
Chris Lytle.
uh,
Lights out. He's
Shamar
got-
Bailey,
Really?
McCorkle.
Sean McCorkle, Jake O'Brien,
Okay, Jake. They all
Miguel
train.
Torres was there.
Nice.
Yeah, he came down.
Shout out to Miguel Torres.
Matt Mitrione. Yeah, there was a lot of
Meathead.
people, man.
Yeah, Meathead's a good dude though.
There was a lot of people that were there. That was fun. I wish we could come across something like that again.
I couldn't do that anymore, man.
Why not?
I would.
I got
die.
beat up the first time we went, so I can go get
It's
beat
not
up
about
again.
getting beat up. It's literally I have no freaking wind anymore, man. It's sad.
And it's because, and honestly, it's because you've lost that drive to exercise and do the training. I'm the same way. I mean, and then once you're like, man, I'm out of shape. I'm not trying.
That was always the problem, is that I had to find that next fun thing, and I
Just
did
lost it,
I
yeah.
did it, and now it's done.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that Chicago UFC
That
card.
sounds
It's gonna
like
be good.
a bomb, dude. That sounds fun as hell.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
we
just trying to
we
get
did
tickets,
the
man.
yeah.
Can't get tickets for that.
Oh yeah.
Cause man, I'm not gonna want to wait for the whole weekend. Nah.
Well,
not yet.
you don't have to
No,
go away for
don't go away
the
for
just
the
go
whole
for the
weekend, just go
fucking
for
one day.
Saturday.
Yeah, meet us up in the
Meet
afternoon.
us up there.
That wouldn't be that bad.
I mean, literally, you have 5 things to choose from. I mean,
We got
I
fights,
recommend-
comedy.
I recommend Rogan. By
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah. Oh
This will be
yeah.
my second
totally.
time seeing
If
him.
I,
See,
if
but
I
I don't
could
know
see
if you
Rogan
can,
live,
I don't
that
know
would
if
be
you can
fucking
get
amazing.
tickets for that right now.
Probably
oh yeah,
not.
StubHub. You can
Yeah.
get tickets.
Yeah.
all the way-
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're probably pretty pricey though. I don't know.
yeah,
I bought
you may pay $200.
I bought
I can just
fucking-
make a call and get like stage side seats. It's no big deal, really. I know.
all right.
I know
Well,
Rogan's guy.
Let's do it. Shit.
right.
I know him.
I know a guy.
I've got connects.
I've
mo-
seen a podcast or two, so I'm pretty sure I can just mention that and get in.
Yeah, I'm. I have only been to one comedy show, so I'm rather looking forward to
I
it.
just seen Joey Diaz like 2 weekends ago.
When you were in Ohio, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
phenomenal by the way. And,
Oh,
and
and
Kate
actually,
Quigley, who is not yet, is severely like not on the radar, but she should be. She's really funny.
yeah.
It's really good.
Speaking of that, when you were in Ohio, you did the floating, and the place that just opened in Granger, Refined, whatever the spa.
Okay.
They've got buy one get one half off on float sessions.
Isolation
For-
chamber.
For how long?
thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Float tank.
wow.
I've done it 3 times. So far.
Yeah, I've done it twice. It's freaking
And
amazing.
Did you hallucinate and shit?
No,
I
not-
had this last time. I had a somewhat
it
out
gets
of body
better every time
experience.
you go.
Absolutely,
That's
because you
awesome.
allow your mind and your body to truly relax and
You get to a point where like you get in there, and the first time it's kind of like adjusting, and you're like floating and hitting your face on the tank.
see me. I didn't
And
do
then
that. I
floating the
was
other way,
done.
hitting your face on the tank, and you're trying to like center yourself, and then you get salt in your eyes, and this whole fucking thing. But like the second time and the third time, like you can kind of just relax, and you get to a point where you don't know whether your eyes are open or not, and you can't tell whether you're
Yeah.
awake or you're not awake.
Oh,
And dude, your mind just
wow.
starts going. It's intense, man.
It's
It's really
awesome.
Gotta
fun.
do that.
It's really, really fun.
Yeah, I'm very, like I said, I'm very glad.
Ryan, what's up, buddy?
I'm very glad
I
that
didn't jerk in the
they
tank, bro.
opened up.
That's why it's salty.
They opened up.
But previous people did, yes. That's why it burns the eyes.
Yeah,
You ever done that? Have
I'm
you
definitely
seen that
glad
thing?
they opened up one locally though, because we were having to drive to fucking up to St. Joe, Michigan. That was
Yeah, but you know
closest
what was really
float
cool about that though? You could hit the float tank, and like we hit the float tank and the sauna, and then you just go hang out on the beach.
hang out on the
wow.
beach. There's Buck's Burgers
Awesome.
up there.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
they
a
got-
Yep.
tavern
Yep.
bar, dude. It was great food. And
We may
fucking good beer.
still go back to that one because
Oh, we still will. Absolutely.
there's a lot of like cool stuff. There's a surf shop.
Dude, that's where I picked up that Cubs skateboard. It was we would
Right
just
up
have
there?
yeah,
No way.
we were that was the first time we floated. We stopped in there afterwards when we were walking around
yeah,
and I seen it.
there's a surf shop on the beach
Uh,
in Lake Michigan. I don't think they
yes.
sell too many surfboards.
They actually do.
Dude,
But-
I have seen days where you could surf that shit.
No, they surf.
Oh,
They
yeah.
absolutely
Yeah,
do.
but
I've
when
seen
it
them.
gets like when it gets that bad, isn't that when people like drown, like when the tide gets real bad
If you
and you got to like worry about it?
That's always. Anytime
yeah.
you surf
Yeah,
like
I
that.
don't really go up there and swim, man.
They were just in Portugal. They were surfing 80-foot waves. It was like a new Portuguese record or something.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a crazy video, dude.
dude, I was just
It
watching
looks
a
like
thing
a
today.
bird flying, and this wave is so big, and you can barely tell it's a person. It's insane.
Yeah, so I have a rough time in the wave pool at Cedar Point. So I'm not. If I get too far out, I'm worried I'm not going to make it back. So
Yeah.
I don't.
know
I
how
can't.
that
I
works.
can't do Lake Michigan. You can't even see across that.
Dude, they just
Yeah,
had
you
a
can.
God, no, not really.
No.
Oh, you can see Chicago from.
You can
from
see
one-
Yeah, but that's like
Chicago,
off to the
but-
side, like on the corner.
I'm
That's
talking
not,
all
like-
the way across.
That's not all the way across it,
Ah,
man.
People swim it all the time.
I would like to go from like Michigan City to Chicago on a jet ski. That'd be cool.
I know a dude who owns a jet boat.
Yeah, that's a boat.
That
though,
would be
like,
awesome. I've never been on
Dude,
a
it's
jet
like a
boat.
120-mile-an-hour
Dude,
boat.
those fucking things fucking haul
4
ass.
minutes and you're there.
Pretty much.
Says I'll be in
Unless
Chicago
it
in
flips and then
10
you're
minutes.
Fuck. You know what would be really fun?
What?
Kayaks
I am going kayaking
or like a
tomorrow, hopefully.
catamaran.
Maybe
Dude, that's a
catamaran.
long. I was gonna say that'd be
Kayak
a
is a
long
trip, dude.
kayak, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be, dude. Honestly, you'd probably be looking at probably a
6-7
6,
hours.
7, 8 hour fucking kayak trip to get across.
That sounds great. 'Cause
It
dude. You say
takes-
that, but
yeah, and you got a paddle.
On the St. Joe
It's
River.
not like the river where you could just float it.
no.
Yeah, on the St. Joe River, if you go in at Leaper Park to get up to Berrien Springs, you're like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
and
see,
that's
we
with
usually-
the current.
I've only
We
ever done
usually
the
go
float from
Christiana
Montville.
Creek. We go from up at Redfield, up in Michigan, Redfield Road. Up there, there's a.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
We float down to Elkhart
Huh.
on the up of
I
Christiana.
want to go
Creek.
through
You
Bago
go over that-
Bay
You go over that
over by the
little-
marina down here,
Yeah,
and you could float through like Bago Freddy Park and the creek and all that.
that'd be cool.
I just played disc golf there.
Yeah,
the day
except for I'm
before
pretty sure you
yesterday.
get hepatitis in the creek. But
You might.
Ah,
if you,
you're
as long as you
You
stay,
might.
as long as you stay like off the needles and in your own kayak, I think you're good.
Yeah.
It might get sketchy. I don't know.
Dude, underneath what the hell is that? South of the train tracks there, that road.
Oh wow.
It's the one that Ash dead ends on.
Hmm.
That overpass under Boggle Creek has got some amazing graffiti.
Oh yeah, it's got some
Really-
really cool stuff.
I
there.
mean, like it's gotten to be artwork at this point.
yeah, it's got some stuff where some really stupid people came across it too. Though.
yeah.
Yeah.
A mixture of both.
Did you see like when you're walking down there, the pieces of brick that fell.
I haven't seen that. I haven't noticed.
If you went to the second bridge yet, there's 2 of them.
Which one?
At Bago Freddy. So you go to the first one where all the graffiti and stuff's at.
We always go from
The back way where you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
Way to cheap out, mate. Because I go that way too.
The only problem is that damn curb drops off so deep.
Right. Well, you go that way and you go down down the hill.
Yeah.
And go to the right, and the bridge is right there.
Okay.
If you keep walking,
You're talking the train viaduct, or are you talking?
Yeah.
the
There's
Lincoln
another.
Way?
No. The train viaduct.
Mhm.
But there's big pillars that have fallen off.
I've seen that. Yeah.
So I get like really creeped out every time there's a train that goes by and I'm standing directly under it.
Mm-hmm.
But that also happens to be the best spot to catch walleye too.
Really?
Is right there where
See,
you're about to
now,
die. Yeah.
can you? Is there any way that you in your live stream on this where you could put like the fight in the corner?
No, because you'll go to jail, Chad.
You will not go to jail, asshole.
You
We
will
might
go to
get fined,
jail.
but
It's
we'll
just
not
a
go to
big-
jail.
okay.
That's it. It's but
That's
because
valid
it
for-
like if
Well, listen.
unless these people
Property
know
tax
the
about
fight,
tapped me out this week. I don't really have $10,000 to give to the UFC, so I'm
No,
probably not going to put that up there.
You don't
but-
got escrow?
Huh?
You don't got escrow?
I don't even know what that is.
We'll talk.
Johnny Chimpo says stay out of his backyard. I don't know where his back.
Where's your backyard at, B-Craft?
Probably by Bago.
Dude, I'm going.
Well, I'm
there.
going to your backyard to
like,
fish. When are we
exactly
fishing,
gonna
dude?
be
What's
in
up?
Your backyard,
Yeah.
just because you said to stay out of it.
Just because.
You been on mushroom hunting yet?
I've been to a couple spots and
Get
found
anything?
nothing yet.
Nothing?
I went to spots that weren't really my own, and I've been rushed. Parks Department stopped me the other day. I was by some train tracks. It's like,
But
I
can
help
they?
you?" Huh?
Can they?
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
park police. But I had my camera out and everything. He's like, I just checking to see if you weren't having sex or doing drugs.
I was
kind of a
having
secluded
sex
spot,
and
so,
doing drugs.
Well, I brought my
By
camera, so
myself.
what are you doing later?
I'm
Yeah.
clean.
I'm taking
so
pictures.
That's fine. I'm by myself, so I'll keep it in my pants. He's like, oh, we're good.
Good time.
Man, I couldn't imagine the stories of a park ranger, like what they find.
Oh, dude, the shit that they probably
Lots
come
Oh, it's
across.
gotta be bad,
Lots of
dude.
butt sex.
Lots of butts.
Dude, they closed Elliott Park down the road. They
because
say
of
it's
that.
because of no. They really closed it because there's no ramp for
boat.
disabled people.
Ah,
But at some point, if you don't have working legs, you got to realize there's certain stuff you can't do.
Yeah.
Don't ruin the park for everybody.
stop fucking
They
it up for
literally closed
everybody.
an entire park.
Yeah, no, because they didn't have
because
handicap
it doesn't have
accessible.
handicap
And they didn't
accessible,
wanna
and
add it.
You have to by law have to have it.
Wow.
Hey, do me a
I
favor.
say you
and
put
hand me
4
one
pieces
them-
of plywood.
hand me one
down
of
the
my
hill,
shirts.
and
say
if-
fuck it, that's good.
If the guy in the wheelchair or the guy with
If
the
he
little blowy
slides-
straw, if
he
he comes
slides
by
in the
and
roll.
it's a strong wind and the guy with the blowy straw gets pushed into the lake, that's natural selection.
That's not my fault.
Could you imagine how much that would suck? If you got
Hey,
that
man.
blowy straw shit, the wind picks up.
That's the risk you take.
What do you do?
Oh,
Cover the
dude.
hole?
Dude, Mandy was at UP Mall one time with one of her friends, and they were backing out of a parking space, and there was a strong wind, and dude ran right into their car,
Oh my god.
fell out of the chair and everything, dude.
Oh, no.
It's all right. They brushed him off and put him back.
Well, at least
Just
they did the
dust
nice
it
thing.
off.
Kick him out of the way.
Did you hear what Ryan? See what Ryan put? That's fucking dumb. They won't even stand up for themselves.
Oh, God.
Classic. Yeah, man. I mean, so that literally ruins it.
For everybody.
Not that they shouldn't build one. Like, I mean, it'd be great if they did.
It's good
Yeah,
motivation.
but they
for people
shouldn't
that
have to
can't
But
do it to build it.
they literally set that park aside, close the gate. It's got a tower in it where you can see a lot of Elkhart in the river. It's really cool.
I would completely be fucking trespassing.
And
If I
there's
know
an
where this was.
there's an 18-hole
right down the street.
9-hole disc golf course.
What?
And
Oh, we
there's-
gotta
we're
get, we
both
gotta get,
going
we gotta get,
trespassing.
we gotta get this park open.
There's also a spot where you can go in between the lake and the river and fish both sides.
What lake?
I guess it's a
It's a
pond.
pond.
It's a
not
pond,
a
but
lake.
it's a
okay.
fairly big pond.
Hey, so
I
who
just-
do we
I
gotta
can't-
talk to get this fucking park back open? Because it's got some picture
They're not
spots
ever,
for
they're
you.
not
and
ever gonna.
All you got to do is
I
get a
will
group
build
of
a
people.
ramp. I don't
That's
give a
exactly
shit.
what you've got to do. Get in touch with the parks board and tell them you've got a volunteer group that's willing to build a ramp. And
But the
So-
thing is it's on a
Build.
hill.
But you
So
build the
that-
ramp to ADA, and you've got to do switchbacks. If it's on a hill, you've got to do like they
There's-
do at
do your requirements.
at
But
St. Joe.
I couldn't
where
build
it
a
goes
ramp for
back
my
and
bike.
forth.
Nate, I can't.
what's
But you
up,
get
Tom?
a bunch of people to
I will-
do it.
I
and
will
have
tell
people
you that
have
if I build
know-how
a
and
ramp,
shit.
somebody's gonna get hurt.
Well, that's why
not
you don't build it.
intentionally.
You can just
I've
just
seen that.
supervise.
Yeah,
But-
it's not. It's
But
not gonna end well.
that's how it all starts, though. And
God, these
And that's-
land
I
sharks
mean,
are going down
I
good
just
today.
can't believe that the county's just gonna let that thing go to waste.
See,
Like,
and that's
it's
what
a great
sucks.
park.
And I
yeah,
didn't
but
know
how
it
much
had
is
a
it going
disc
to cost the county if somebody hurts themselves?
without that. But that's it. They got to have that ramp done right. But
You're right.
what if, I mean, honestly, if you were to get a fundraiser going, and what, dude, if the community
TK,
came
what's up, buddy?
together, it wouldn't be fucking.
That's all that has to
That's
happen.
it. You got, and that's about with anything. You know what I mean? If you get community involvement, that's
Rick. Yeah, but I mean, there's so much cool stuff there, though.
that's it. I didn't know there was a
It
disc
is
golf course.
literally
and I
the
wanna-
coolest park around here, dude.
It's amazing how when something affects you, you want to fix it, huh?
That's it. And that's it too.
I mean, I'm in to do something. I don't know where to go, what to do, or how to fix it, but
First thing you got to do is get in touch with the county parks department and find out what exactly has to happen, what steps need to be taken.
for them to open it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do one.
ooh,
Oh
Get it,
shit!
Nate.
Get it.
how's the pickled part of it?
It doesn't really taste that pickled, but it like releases a vapor into your eye.
Well, that's great.
He says, "Oh, hold on, hold
Nate's-
on.
Nate's eating habaneros, by the way.
Oh, yeah, let's keep those habaneros.
That's really not even that bad,
Let's
dude.
keep those
Really?
away
Really?
from.
Those ones that we
From,
had over here the other night, the fresh ones were
Way worse?
Way worse. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't. We're,
I'm
we're
gonna get
not-
some burps. I can tell you
We're
that.
gonna give
but
the habaneros
can't-
to these
I
gentlemen
can't
here,
recall.
and not me.
I did one
Fuck that.
on Carrie's birthday last year,
Mhm.
and me and a couple different guys did it. And I think the one that you brought over was way hotter though.
I will never forget you eating that thing, dude.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad.
What's the one? Wasn't it a? I don't know if it was a podcast or something you showed me where they eat fucking hot ass shit, dude. And every time they answer
Oh,
a
Hot
question-
Ones.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
ever watch
Hot
Hot
Ones.
Ones? Hot Ones is phenomenal.
That's great. Yeah, I definitely like that.
They
That's a
get
good.
together, eat hot wings, and talk the topics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
a good one.
Coolio was gonna die. Did you see that one?
No.
Dude,
With
he
the-
got brave, and like they take a dab of the hottest sauce on the last wing,
Yeah.
slathered it, was like, this ain't nothing, ate it, and they said, I watched an interview with Sean Evans like after that, he passed out on their couch backstage for like 3 hours, couldn't move,
Wow.
was just done.
Damn.
Well, there's
And that's why you don't eat hot stuff, people.
What the hell is it? People are getting like migraines or something like that from it.
What from hot food?
Yeah.
Yeah,
From,
I-
like,
These
pepper?
peppers
I mean,
and stuff are getting so hot that it's like
Like, I
snapping their brains.
I don't get the
These aren't really that bad though. I mean, I'm not lying.
who do you want to see Nate Diaz fight?
I'd just like to see him fucking fight. Period.
Are we talking 55 or 70?
dude?
I want to see him just sitting by himself, just cranking one out.
Just rubbing
angry
it.
as
At
all hell.
55,
like an angry monkey.
who at 55?
Who's
a good
getting
fight?
feedback? Get your mic.
Is that me? No.
Your mic's too close to the headphones.
Is that a train?
Yeah, that's probably.
I
a
was
train.
gonna say
we live
that
next to
ain't-
the tracks. That's not
yeah.
Chad.
I really wouldn't care.
At
It's
55,
Diaz.
55. I'd actually like to see him fight Cerrone in a
He would-
stand-up battle.
they've already fought, haven't they?
I-
And he destroyed him.
No,
Yes, I'm pretty sure he's beat Cerrone and just like mauled him.
maybe 55. Gaethje.
Oh, it's good to see you too, Justin.
You know what? I will watch Justin Gaethje fight at the grocery store. If he shows up, man,
Dude.
that dude shows up and puts on a fight. I don't care
Yeah.
if he loses. I mean, I'll watch him lose every time, and it's exciting.
Yeah, because he puts,
puts
it all
on a
in there.
show.
Yeah,
There you go.
he puts on a battle. Tell you what,
Kevin
it's
Lee
good.
does make sense. That'll be a good fight, man.
I don't
I
like
just-
Kevin Lee.
I think Nate's been. Oh wait, yeah, I think Nate's been kind of after the Connor thing. He was kind of hyped up, like way better than I
Kinda,
think he
yeah.
is. I mean, so I don't. Kevin Lee would be
What's up,
good.
Justin?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because Habib will maul them all. Know it. Yeah, see how nobody said shit because
Yeah,
they
no,
know.
because he's an
Response,
animal.
yeah.
He's
Dude's a
I mean,
gorilla. He's a different kind of animal.
there's
man.
not anybody in the UFC that I mean, the only fight that I really want to see, I want to see him fight Ben Askren.
Yes, absolutely. That would be a fucking
I
fight.
think that makes sense. He's the only one that may be able to wrestle with him.
Oh,
you won't know until you don't know until the fight, man.
Eddie Alvarez.
Alvarez and Nate would be a good fight.
I think
depends on what
I think Alvarez is dookie.
It depends on what Alvarez shows up, man. That dude
That's
trains
it.
hard, man.
No, he does.
He spars way too much.
That's it. He does like fucking a Duke Rufus style where they train way too hard and then
Who
they
did Alvarez just
That'll
fight?
put you for shit in the fight. Then.
That he just was it RDA? Who was it? It was somebody, and he just made Alvarez look terrible.
I don't know.
Just like he was nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Are those not that hot?
They're not that bad.
I'm gonna die as soon as I eat one. Nate can eat hot stuff, man. Like
he's gonna eat one without any problem. And they fucking cow gets
I'm not
up
eating
it.
one until the end because I know I'm just gonna.
You got the beer. You can wash it down.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
No
That-
way, dude.
Oh,
Beer
man,
takes care
so
of it
terrible.
great.
Beer
Oh,
does
So you
help.
crack that Guinness and
I'm
you
telling
get
you
that foam.
Milk.
Milk is a bullshit lie, dude.
Milk.
Milk will curdle in your stomach and you will feel like
I
wanting to
did
Yeah,
feel terrible
no.
last time, but
I bet you
dude,
did.
Well, I had like 7 or 8 beers, and then I drank a half a gallon of milk by myself.
Well,
so,
that's
gonna
not
mess
fucking.
you up.
Yeah,
did it.
that's kind of stupid right there, buddy. Sorry,
You gotta
Ice
watch
cream's
out,
good, though.
too. Yeah,
Ice cream's
will work,
legit.
yeah. Ice cream will work.
man. I can't. I gotta watch it. I can't like even sit back. I'm gonna pull this shit out. All right, Burnham. Have a
What
good
did
night,
Burnham
buddy.
say?
I don't know. I was just getting ready to read it, and then we got some chicks beating up on
Sorry.
each other.
Oh man,
You know what
sorry to
fight-
hear that, dude.
Damn. Sorry, Bubba.
Keep strong. Sorry about
You-
that.
No, you're right. You know what? What fight I really want to see?
What?
Anybody versus Darren Till.
Dude, he's an animal fucking
He
too.
is a goon.
I haven't seen him fight,
Oh my
You
god.
have never seen Darren Till fight?
dude. I'm out of the fucking loop.
Yeah,
man.
no, Darren
Okay,
Till,
man.
man.
Hey,
He's fighting.
cool.
He's supposed to be
I have
fighting
Fight Pass.
Wonder
I'll
Boy.
put you right back in the loop right
Yeah.
There
now.
you go. Perfect.
He's supposed to be fighting Wonder Boy, ain't
Yeah, but
Ah,
it's-
that was so freaking
I
telegraphed.
don't know that it's
he? Yeah, no. Darren Till, honestly, he's one of the few people that I see in the UFC that could be a easily 2-time or 2-division, if not 3-division champion.
Huh.
Like
you want to watch him knock Cowboy out?
Sure.
he is that talented.
I hate it.
I do
I know.
too
I
because
like
I, love
Cowboy a
Down.
lot.
I love Cowboy.
I think
But
he's past his prime.
oh!
He's gonna be able to be a champion.
Let's not get in trouble. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Darren Till, he's
Dude, Cowboy. I feel the same way about Cowboy as I do Frank Mir, though. They show up
He fought
every
in
third
Bisping
fight.
St. Pierre.
No.
no, this is
Yeah, no, maybe. It might have been. Oh, okay. Let's not watch the weigh-in. Let's watch the actual fight.
I like Aspen Lad. She's fun.
Aspen Lad is great, except for she didn't make weight.
Yeah.
Turd.
honestly.
I know
how
it's,
did-
it's easy for me to say that, but I weigh. Like, dude, I would have to
dude,
cut to
I have
make
never.
the heavyweight limit right now.
I tell you what, in all the years that I fought, I never missed weight. I don't understand how people miss weight. I just don't. It doesn't.
What did you cut from too?
I mean, dude, I fought anywhere from 145 up to 170. So
And
I
what
mean,
do
I
you
was
weigh?
always
But the thing is,
usually
man,
about
is
170, 175.
the thing is
And I
people
fought,
That's a decent
people try to
cut.
get the advantage,
and I understand
and
that,
they
but you
overstep
gotta,
their bounds, man. They just,
that's it.
They go,
I wrestled growing up. I mean, you learn limitations.
I didn't
man.
cut for my 2 fights.
No.
Nope.
Yeah,
I
most
am-
of the time I was walking around about 170, and I cut down to
you wanna
55.
hear something funny?
So it
Uh-uh.
wasn't.
I made
it
205 when I actually weighed 225.
wasn't.
How'd you do that?
Janky promoting.
Okay.
How else?
I don't know. I
Shoddy
thought maybe you knew a
promoting.
trick. Like
Yeah, I
deep
do.
shit or
It's
something.
I do.
called
I do. It's called the guy who runs it.
There you
Shady
go.
motherfuckers.
It doesn't matter. I still got beat up, so it's, it's whatever.
Hey, it
You
happens
know what,
to the
dude?
best
Every
of us,
5
Bub.
or 6 years, you need a good ass whooping.
That's it.
I'm
You need to
overdue.
get knocked
Brings you
in-
back to
yeah.
reality.
Yep.
I'm
That's right.
overdue.
I'm not. I'm fucking old. I don't want to get my ass whooped no more.
I mean,
I'll
I'm
just
not
pull out
trying
my
to
gun
take
and
another
shoot
one
ya.
for no reason or whatever. But
If we're getting into it in real life and you're coming at me, Indiana has self-defense laws, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. You're fucking shot. I'm
Says
too old
I'm
to catch an ass whooping.
not even fucking around.
maybe we won't watch this because it just doesn't exist.
It has to exist.
Well, it doesn't exist on what they're trying to give me for free.
I thought you paid for this.
Yeah.
I do, but they only do.
I didn't see from the angle, but I'm wondering.
You
Well,
might
you
want to
hush
kill
your
that.
mouth.
Yeah, I know.
No, they only do.
They only probably allow you to see certain fights.
Well, no, they do like.
Shitty
It's so
fighters.
long in between fights before they'll put it on for free.
Oh, I gotcha.
So they're still trying to charge people
You're so upset.
money for some old fights. Thank you, Burnham.
Dude, these are very comfortable couches.
Dude, comfortable couches, nice mics, good
Kick
setup. Yeah. See, I can't really kick back though. Hold
Can
on.
you hear me from here?
Oh yeah.
Am I all right?
Yeah, you're okay.
You're
Let's-
very
you're-
faded.
You're
Yeah.
a little far out.
Yeah,
You
I'm
should
a
scoot up a little, Nate. You're a little far out.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Hello.
pull the couch forward more. It may seem like a chore right now, but
ladies.
next time we'll have
That's
to.
a big chore.
It's a lot
I'm just
different.
gonna, I'm gonna go ahead and move this
Your
mic back
steps
up
involved.
here. I'd rather sit on the edge.
Just lean forward.
Yeah, that's it.
It's better for my back and hernia because I'm old.
That's what happens. We all get old.
I know.
Fuck them.
I probably got a fucking lawsuit. That whole mesh thing. I got that going on, but I'm too lazy.
You
to
don't
do
have a
more, but-
vagina. How do you got a mesh?
No, the hernia, the mesh hernia, man.
I know. I'm
Transvaginal mesh.
Whatever.
I've seen the commercial on Jerry Springer. I know.
Dude, he's still on.
shit. Oh, I'm
Holy
sure.
No,
crap.
dude.
Dude,
he'll
that's
be-
funny you say that because my sister's husband, Paul, which he'll probably watch this at some time, he just posted a video from like 19 years ago when he was on Jerry Springer.
Shut your mouth. You know somebody who was on Jerry Springer?
Dude,
I do.
Does he want to do a
Me too.
podcast?
oh, I'm sure. I'll ask him. He lives in
What
Goshen.
was his deal?
He was. I don't even remember.
It's
He
all
was having-
fake, Nate.
Yeah, no, dude. My brother was on it.
No, I know.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Family reunion.
I
Let's
know
do a
the guy-
podcast.
I know
No,
the
but
guy
they
who
all make-
sustained the worst injuries from that.
Yeah, no, they
From
all
that show.
like everybody that I know that was on it was like all made up some bullshit and just did it because
He was on the white supremacist episode and
Oh,
caught
wow.
a chair and had to get stitches all
Just right in the
the
well,
way
that's
Google.
what he
around
gets
his
for
head.
being a white supremacist. That fucking cocksucker needs to get hit with
Ooh,
a chair.
I ain't talking shit about Goofy.
No,
If
I-
he's
I don't
still
know.
out there, dude, I don't
No.
even
He's
care
still
if
out
he's
there.
a ghost. I'm scared of Goofy.
Well,
dude.
no,
This
If
I'm-
dude was
methamphetamines hadn't ruined his
insane.
life,
I don't know
if
what he's
crystal
been up to, dude.
meth hasn't taken him out by now.
He
No.
had
if
a-
the sugar hadn't
I
took your
was-
legs,
It was Goofy was about 7 feet tall, and
Oh,
his brother
damn.
Thumper was about 3.5 feet tall.
are these nicknames or is this what their mother named
no,
them?
they're nicknames, man. But I
His
never knew their
mama-
real names.
Dude, and I wish him the best, but white supremacy is actual bullshit and racism sucks, just so you know, people.
You ain't gonna get around it though.
No.
Not in our lifetime.
No, absolutely not. It has been ingrained into daily life, and whether you like it or you don't, it
No
it affects everybody, every race, and unfortunately, some worse than others. But it is what it is. I mean, you
Yep.
take the good with the bad in this world, and then you try to make the best of it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Be
How
kind-
long are you behind an Asian person in traffic though before you're screaming?
Oh,
somebody's-
absolutely screwed.
Put their left blinker on, going right.
I
Yeah,
hate
no,
this
I know,
thing,
man.
dude. I tried.
I
to
got
be
you,
woke.
brother.
I
Dude,
tried to
oh,
be woke
funny,
and like
funny Asian people story. I'll tell one. Today we were at Goodwill, and Mandy had to go to the bathroom, and she went in there and shut the door, locked it. This little old Asian lady walks up to the door and just goes ape shit, dude, because she has to poop so bad. She's just banging on the door. Is she ever gonna come out?
You let me in. You let
Oh, dude,
me
it was so
in.
funny.
I got through shit.
oh my
So funny.
God.
I felt so bad. I told her that she wouldn't be out for a long time because Mandy shit her pants.
Oh, what are your live streaming?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to share the link with some
Oh.
people, and
Right now.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing.
I do
I
not
think you just,
know.
like,
I'm
invite,
new.
invite.
I'm new.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to people.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Dude, I'm not above that shit. I put out my page and
It's on your page. I tagged
like
you.
that shit.
Go to it and share it or do something with
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna do the same. I'll get on here and share it real quick.
I don't know
Nah.
how to do this.
Dude, like
Eric
Mhm.
Smith, what's up, dude?
I do not know Eric, but hello Eric.
Oh, hey, Nate.
What's up?
Hey.
Hi, Nate. Sitting right across from me. What's up, buddy?
Not much.
What's
Hold on, I'll
cracking,
type
homie?
in. Not much.
We're just rambling right now, man.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, Eric.
We were talking about MMA and stuff like that, man, but it's kind of anything goes.
I'll be honest though, it's easier to see what's going on here than to watch that shit.
You know what I should have done? I should have hooked up my phone and then like let people call in.
Oh, that would have been awesome, dude.
We
Like
can do that next time. It's
All
not
right.
that hard to do.
Hey, there's 4 people watching us.
There is, but for some reason
There's a
it's
load of
fucked up.
people.
But I can't
mean-
watch it on my phone.
Well, that's because you've got a Motorola.
That's because hey
That's
man,
because Motorola.
that's because the Mishawaka Police Department bought me this phone because they lost mine, assholes.
That's
Oh,
because
damn.
Motorola hasn't stepped it up since they made pagers.
I know, right? Hey, I had one in 1994.
I had one in 1994 as well. We used to
No,
think
yeah,
we were cool, man.
They had to
we had a
reimburse
bunch
me
of
for
them
this thing.
and never hooked them up.
I finally figured out how to hit share.
Yeah, for some reason it won't even let me bring the motherfucker up. So
Let's do.
not like anybody didn't fucking listen to me anyway.
Metro PCS shit.
Yeah, Metro sucks. It's
I
not
did-
Metro. It's actually Cricket, which sucks just as bad.
I can't say anything, man. I got net 10.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. And I got the general insurance now, Eric. How about that?
No way. You call General and save some time?
The
You-
general.
Call general and hope you never, ever, ever get into an accident.
Nice.
That's about what that insurance is too.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
rough.
say shit. I got Progressive. It's not, and they were very helpful though in the couple accidents I've had.
Dude, I don't know
Progressive
how
is
you
good.
have. I don't know how you have an insurance company. Let's
Dude,
go ahead. Tell your story. This is the prime opportunity.
Don't tell
to
your story. That's incriminating.
No,
Don't
it's
tell- I've
over with.
heard-
No, yeah,
It's over
I-
with.
The court, it's all court and everything's already dealt with. So, in the last, it's been about a year and a half.
Don't drive near
2
me
and
is
a-
right.
Yeah, no,
Listen to this fucking story, dude. It is
Well,
phenomenal.
Well, he's
we-
got
we-
insurance.
Yeah, no, I've
I
got
don't know
insurance.
how.
The one car wasn't my fault because
It
the
never
first
is.
car I got in an accident back in December of 2016. Dude T-boned me.
Get to
Blah
the good
blah
one.
blah.
Get to the
okay,
good one
so
where it
this,
just spirals.
all
That's
right, so
Vegas, right?
You just get to the good one when there's $200,000 worth of
Vegas?
damage.
no,
No?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. Yeah, so this past summer, had a little ordeal with a 2008 Dodge Viper,
Oh.
which I happened to be
No.
driving.
SRT10, by the way.
Yeah, very fast car. Met the lady at a bar. She ended up getting a little shit faced. Was like, "Hey, I need to drive my car home." Well, one thing led to another. Ended up wrecking the car. Totaled the car. Ran it into the side of a motorhome. And yeah, so that was.
Well, sir, it was raining out.
It was raining, and
That's a car you should never, ever, ever drive. Like, you know how it gets like kind of like dewy around midnight? 1 o'clock?
no,
You
dude.
shouldn't drive it then.
If there is
Let alone a
any
full-on
kind
rain.
of moisture on the road, you should not drive that car. And I did, and gunned it around the corner, which I shouldn't have done. And now I'm dealing with the consequences of
Eric said, "Did you smash though?"
it. No,
Yeah, he smashed a Dodge
Yeah,
Viper,
I smashed the car.
and then
into
she
the
didn't
side
want
of
to
it.
talk after
Yeah.
that.
Dude, the worst part
These
is I
hoes ain't
didn't
loyal.
even know
These
her.
hoes ain't loyal.
I'd only met her twice. I didn't know the lady. It was a piss
Dude,
poor
listen,
decision.
I'm sorry, but I'm letting you in my vagina before I let you in my Dodge Viper.
And you would think that. I mean, the average woman. I mean,
The average anybody.
yeah, if you've got a $90,000 car, you're probably not going to let some random ass motherfucker drive it. Well, she did. And unfortunately, paid for it.
Now,
Yeah, onto a different subject. 'cause
all right, so let's go a weekend back
What's your best wreck?
to the best weekend ever.
No.
What's
Let's
your-
go a
wait, wait,
weekend
wait,
back
wait,
to the
wait,
best
wait, no,
weekend
no.
ever.
And
We
actually,
called
it
him
was.
out. What's your best
It
wreck?
was. No, there's
My
two
best
weeks.
wreck.
Your best
We'll get to
wreck.
that in a second. You've got to hear the other part of this story that involves
Oh,
the Dodge
so,
Viper
yeah,
for the
no.
best weekend ever.
So
Okay.
yeah, this is how it all started. Well, the previous weekend, I'm sitting at the house, just minding my own business. It's fucking Saturday night, you know what I mean? Like, hey man, ain't nobody hitting me up. I ain't doing shit. Sitting here fucking burning one, whatever. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go down to the bar. So I go down to the bar, sitting down there listening to music down at the Phoenix, downtown Mishawaka. They do live music. Good show. I mean, I couldn't tell you who the band was. Well, I'm sitting there, I'm getting ready to leave, dude, and this girl comes up, she's like, hey, she's like, come here. I was like, all right. So I walk over and it's her and her friend sitting at this table. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know, and they start talking, blah, blah, blah. We have a couple drinks and it's this chick and her friend and then her husband. And they're like, well, why don't you come party with us? You know, we're going to go to the house afterwards and hang out and have a couple drinks or whatever. And I'm like, all right, you know, let's do it. Why not? I ain't got shit to do. So I go back there. Well, one thing leads to another. And next thing I know, it's a giant fucking orgy.
All right.
Dude, like fucking 5 hours later, I'm fucking leaving. Well, I go get my car from the Phoenix at fucking, Sunday morning. go home, pass out, and get back up, and go back to the bar. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go have a couple drinks. It's been a great fucking weekend. I just had a fucking wild fucking orgy.
Cap it off.
Dude, so this chick is at the bar with the Dodge Viper. She's fucking hammered. Bitch walks into the fucking wall trying to leave to drive this thing home.
Oh my god.
I'd only had one beer, so I'm like, hey, I'll have my friend follow us. I'll drive you home. Get your car home safe, blah,
You're
blah,
a
blah.
hero, dude. You saved a life.
Dude, I probably did,
Yeah,
And then
but
probably ruined it
At
a week
least
later.
one.
yeah, but
Hey, that's just karma.
Promptly a week later.
yeah,
That's just karma.
2 weeks later. But yeah, and that's what it was. It was karma. But dude, the greatest weekend followed by 2 weeks later, the worst weekend. So
Hey,
Yeah.
highs and lows, man. Highs and lows.
that's
That's
it.
right.
But it was a
It's a roller
wild
coaster,
summer.
man. You just
Yeah.
got to do what you do. Man.
Last summer was a wild summer. Just
Last
to say.
summer was good.
It was. A
It
good
may have
summer.
been the best summer since 04. That was the best summer ever. Shout out to Eric, summer 04, no standards.
Oh shit. Yeah, but that was a wild
It's got
weekend,
me.
and actually, I was able to that weekend when she first let me drive it. Like I said, I only talked to her for like half an hour. Yeah, she was like, "Hey, yeah, drive my car." Throws me the keys. I actually died in the parking lot because I didn't give it enough gas. Because it wasn't a car you could just fucking baby around. That thing was made to haul dick.
Yeah.
Got it on
Yeah.
Cedar, right there, Lincoln Way and Cedar, coming around the corner, dude. And she's like, "Get it." I'm like, "Dude, I don't know you. This ain't my car." She's like, "Get it." I'm like, "All right." Boom, 90 miles an hour in second gear, dude. Fucking
Long story
floating.
short, Chad now owns a Toyota Corolla, a Dodge Viper, and a motorhome.
All of which are
All of
total-
which are complete shit.
Yeah, that was a rough.
What did
night.
you ask me? My worst wreck?
Yeah, okay, that's his worst. What's
Oh,
yours?
I completely destroyed a ghetto sled one time. It was like I don't know. This had to be like 2004. I worked at oh man, killing stuff. That's rough. I worked at Aeropostale in the mall. I was like 16 years old. This is really the only wreck I've ever been in, dude. And I was in front of Best Buy going to work or coming back from my break or something.
Eric's got a
And
Corolla.
I was in the I'm about to tell a Speedlark story, man, so don't feel
Chad
bad.
wants to buy it from you. He's got a Viper. He'll trade you for it.
He needs parts for his Corolla, dude.
Oh
So,
shit.
I'm in front of, like, you know where Best Buy goes into the mall,
Yeah.
like right there, like
Yeah.
down University or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm switching lanes, and I just obliterate this Caprice. Dude wearing a do-rag. I won't mention color because that's not important, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I just smash it, right? Dude just keeps going. Just keeps cruising, man. I had to chase this guy down because I wrecked his car.
He says, "I'm not."
That's
And I
your
get there-
freebie, dude.
I get there, man, and I get into the parking lot.
He
And
probably
he's, like,
didn't have insurance.
he's like, man, I don't got the insurance.
Do it.
I'm like,
That's
you
why
know
I
what?
laughed.
I got to get back to work. And I drive a 95 Buick Skylark, so fuck it, I'm out. And I mean, we went our separate ways, but dude, I'm talking like quarter panel was folded over the door a little bit. Like, I think he actually got out of the passenger side.
when
we talked
He had to
about it, like,
exit the door.
It was a whole thing.
Oh my god.
He had the general.
No, he didn't. He had the lieutenant.
I'll tell you what, man. If I get into a wreck now, I'm getting out of the car and going, man, I got the general. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie. I
That's all
like
about it.
Progressive, man. I just wrecked my Mitsubishi not that long ago, and I hit that Petra.
Damn.
Dude, I hit-
Dude,
I
I
hit-
wouldn't give you insurance on a skateboard.
I wouldn't know.
Dude,
No.
that wasn't my fault though. I hit water all the way across the road. I was doing fucking 55 on a backcountry road. It was dark. I
Speed
come up
limit was
on-
probably only 40.
No, speed limit was 55. It was right there on Kern, or 50. Sorry,
50,
Yeah, it's 50.
45.
but I hit the water, dude, and it fucking sent me spinning into a pole, man. and
Mitsubishi
wrapped it
skips
around.
across a puddle like a rock,
Yeah,
by the
it
way.
did too. It was lowered, and
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dude. It was a nightmare, but yeah.
Eric, later, brother.
Later on, Eric. Have a good night, bud.
Yeah.
But
So the
yeah, I'm
General does not
surprised, dude.
save
I'm
any time,
surprised
by
I
the way.
really do have insurance. But like I said, the first one, the Pontiac, dude T-boned me. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, no shit. That's fair.
The
Everybody gets one.
the Viper, I mean, that was my fault, and I don't know, all her insurance and my insurance is dealing with all that, and then the Mitsubishi, I mean, that was just nature, and there wasn't
Yeah.
really shit I could do about that.
Yep.
But I'm not a very good driver. I'm aggressive, and it happens.
Aggressive
I'm about to
and
share this
fast.
podcast to all the groups. I'm going to get kicked out of all of them promptly.
I'll let you in the hateful bastards.
Hateful bastards.
Shout out to the hateful bastards.
I'm not in that group, but
Elkhart
shout out
County
to
eBay.
hateful bastards. To Elkhart eBay. Why would Elkhart eBay want to watch?
I don't know. I don't know, Chad. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know who likes to watch what.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna share that in the hateful bastards. In fact,
Do it, man. Share it, man.
This is
Dude, I
secret
can't even
group,
pull
so
the
nobody-
motherfucker up for some reason.
So, what was your worst wreck, Nate?
Oh,
Did you wreck the toaster?
not well.
A couple times, but
I've been in a couple accidents in the
scrapes
toaster.
and scratches. Nothing major.
Dad driving. Oh god, it was back in, I think it was 97. I'm pretty sure it was 97. Back in the fall of 97, I had a Cutlass Sierra. One of them short little
Excellent.
boxy ones.
Excellent.
It had the
Love it.
I put dangly balls up in it.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
And I was living in this house over on the west side on Huron, and my roommate got really fucking drunk one night and wanted to go out driving. So I was sober. It was no big deal. I took him around. And I started showing him all these roads that I knew where, the curbs were real tight and the freaking hills were like so steep that you felt like you were gonna, like, there was no road.
Almost
on the
like
other
a
side.
roller coaster, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And he's having a good time. He goes, I know a road. So we go out to Madison Road on south side of South Bend off of 31.
Yeah.
There used to be some train tracks there that they completely got rid of. He says, just floor it and I'll tell you when to slow down.
Takes your airborne.
Oh my fucking God, dude. The height of 2 school buses and the distance of 2 or 3 school buses is what the cop
Damn.
said. We hit.
What do you mean what the cops said?
Because it flew
This gets better. Okay.
There's more. So we fly and we land. And at that point, all 4 tires popped and every fluid in that car sprayed onto the ground. We continue to roll. Oh, the frame bent up at the hood and trunk and then twisted about 30 degrees.
Damn.
From front to back. We slid into the culvert and hit somebody's driveway and ramped up again in the air. Not as far that time. Slid back off the road, almost into a telephone pole. I have no freaking idea how we didn't hit the full pole,
yeah.
but got back up on the road. My buddy was wearing his seatbelt and he's holding his chest. He's like, I think I broke everything. I wasn't wearing a fucking seatbelt, and all I had was the scar here.
Yeah.
It was just bleeding a little bit, dude.
Nice.
Like I must have.
Dude,
like,
we used to jump Cleveland and Capitol. That little dip.
Oh yeah,
Dude, in my fucking Buick. Oh, bro, we used to get airborne in
There's-
that thing,
no,
dude.
Douglas.
Douglas.
and
It's
Capitol.
Douglas and
Yeah,
Capitol.
we still hit that.
Yeah, dude. Oh my
My
man.
son's like,
Oh, we launched off of that thing one time doing like 90.
Holy
Jesus.
Dude,
shit.
like, I mean, like, you know,
Yeah,
like
you'll
how
get
there's
a
kind of a
little
hill?
actual air. Yeah,
Bro, we
Yeah.
were down the hill
Yeah.
and that thing held up.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful car. I'd buy another one.
We kept going, and like I stopped. I'm bleeding. He's bleeding. He's got his whole chest broken thing. I'm like, what do you want to do? He's like, I don't know. I think we should try to drive to the hospital. I said, I don't think this car is gonna make it. That car
Maybe we
went-
should walk.
That car went. Well, no, we were in the middle of nowhere. That car went another 2.5 miles down Mayflower and died in front of a farmhouse. It was like 2:30 in the
where
morning.
does the cop come into play?
You'll find out. So this freaking, we're in the middle of nowhere, dude. We're stuck. He's hurt bad. So I go up to this house in the middle of the night, 2:30 in the morning. I'm knocking on the door. The guy answers the door, but he doesn't open. He's like, "What do you want?" I need a cop and an ambulance. We got into a wreck a few miles down, and we managed to drive the car here. I'm not opening the door. I said, I don't care if you throw a freaking cordless
The booty is
phone.
mine.
I said, I don't care if you throw a freaking cordless phone out the second-story window and point a gun at me. Just let me call 911. So he opens the door and he sees me bleeding here. He thinks I'm drunk because I'm in a little bit of shock. He's like, I'm not going to call the cops here. I'm going to let you sober up. I was like, please, I swear to God, I am not drunk whatsoever.
What a wonderful human being.
Yeah. He's
Call the
like,
fucking cops and tell them there's people trying to break into your house. I don't give a shit. So he does.
oh no.
they show up guns drawn?
No, they show up with the dog.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, he didn't stick the dog on us because he saw obviously we were in a wrecked car and we needed help. So he asked us what's going on. So, well, we were being chased by some white car, and my buddy's back at the car suffering. You know, it's been like 45 minutes that we're waiting
Yeah.
for all this to transpire. And he goes, "What happens if I ask your friend that?" He's going to tell you the same thing. So he goes back and asks my friend, "What happens?" We were out cruising around and some fucking white sports car started chasing us. Cop asks, "Did you guys work this story out beforehand?" What story? This is what happened, man. So
I'm bleeding out my face.
He had like 4 cracked ribs. His sternum was broken completely across from the seatbelt, and they didn't understand how I didn't die because I had no fucking seatbelt on.
Right.
Just this little fucking scar.
Tough head, bounced off the top.
I guess. I hit a woman one time, a pedestrian.
Oh, dude, boy, have I got a story for you. Man, that jogged my memory. This is a good one. This one's a banger.
Jogged
All right, dude, this is 2008, 2009. Carrie was just born, right? For some stupid reason, we thought it'd be a good idea to have her doctor's office all the way out in the middle of nowhere in South Bend.
Mm-hmm.
So we're driving there, and it's like 9:30 in the morning. And we take Cleveland all the way down to where it hits. What is that? Like you're going toward Notre Dame. Like that main
31,
road.
933,
30,
whatever.
yeah, you're right.
It's got
so
like
right
7
there.
or 8 different names.
Yeah, so
depending
that
on
road,
how long you've lived
that
there.
whole deal. And we turn left, and we're going toward the Memorial.
Yeah.
And there's this sketchy looking bum walking down the street, right? I'm making fun of him because I'm an asshole and I do that anyway. So we go to the doctor's appointment, whatever. Dude, like an hour and a half later, we come back. And I'm like, me and Mandy are talking about something and we're laughing, having a good time, carrying on, right? And I'm turning right back onto Cleveland. And I hear, and there's a bum on my hood. I didn't look when I turned right. And this dude's riding it out on my hood, beating on my hood, dude. Freaking out. Just losing it. So I hit the brakes and politely let him off because what do?
Yeah.
Just sorry, bum. And just went about my day, dude. But
so wait, you did a hit and run?
He didn't seem too concerned about it.
Dude,
he couldn't even file an address. He couldn't even tell you where he was.
Oh my god.
He wasn't hurt.
Oh shit.
He wasn't hurt. I dropped him off at home. It wasn't a big deal.
I gave him a ride the whole way there.
Oh shit.
Oh my
man.
God.
Hell no.
Oh man.
Good time.
But dude, to just be face to face with this bum, dude, and just only a windshield between us.
Oh my god.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'd 10 out of 10 do it again.
That is fun.
As long as I knew the dude wasn't gonna get hurt.
I was turning left and some woman was walking across and I gunned it. And I didn't see her and she saw me and I saw her at the same time and I laid on the brakes and she goes like this and my truck bumped her fucking elbow.
Dude, that's the worst hit to the funny bone ever, dude.
So I pull over and I'm like, what are you doing? Because she was crossing against the light. It was my freaking right of way. And I got pissed at first. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, you fucking hit me. I'm like, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's call the police and get them out here and get this all handled. You'll make a bunch of money.
Fuck no, I got warrants. Yes,
she didn't want that.
Refused, dude. I said, I'm calling the police because I don't want to have you fucking suing me or have some kind of shit like that. I want it official. So I called the cop out. She's like, I'm not giving you my name. I'm not giving you this. I'm not doing this. And no. And walked away.
Damn.
And so me and the cop are just standing there looking at each other. I'm like,
what kind of dumbfounded? Like, what
do I do? I mean, I want to make sure this is legit.
I really can't say anything else to you, Chad. You wreck cars, we wreck people, and we don't get in trouble for it, and you get hemmed up.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Look, 34 years old, and that was the first time I'd ever been arrested, been in trouble, or anything.
He says you're freebie.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
I wouldn't call it free.
Yeah,
Vipers are around $90,000.
No,
his was a freebie. Mine.
That's what the cop said verbatim. I guess you
just
got a freebie.
Yeah, not me.
Pretty cool cop.
I had to drive around a whole day at a Value City truck when I was delivering for them with an 86-year-old woman's handprints and face prints
on your hood.
The cab not from you? Huh? Not from me. The driver the day before hit and killed a woman, and her shit was still fucking pressed like that in the dust. That's and the whole day I'm just staring at that.
So that's like when you buy a car that you know, like, or you buy a house that you know somebody died in.
It was a haunted truck for sure, dude. Actually, I think the road that she got thrown back down onto was a haunted road, but I'm sure the truck was involved in some of that spiritual shit.
How old was she?
86.
She shouldn't have known. She
Dude,
should have
she
known
lived a
better than to
full
try to
life.
cross the
Yeah.
street.
I don't know.
Granny got ran over
I don't know. I called off one day and they flipped the truck on
Granny
its
got ran
side.
over by a Peterbilt.
by a
It was a
Peterbilt.
Peterbilt.
New song.
That truck went through
Granny
a lot
got
of
ran
shit,
over
dude.
by a Peterbilt.
That same truck had deer skin and fur between the rim and the tire.
Sounds
from
like
one night on
whoever
the
was.
toll road.
Sounds like whoever
Tire
was
never
driving these.
It
that
ripped.
bead was sealed up tight.
It ripped the leg right
Dude,
off of this
when,
fucking deer.
Mandy worked at that 7-Eleven that's right there off of the bypass, right on 19,
Mhm.
right there.
Mhm.
Dude, she said some guy hit some truck driver hit a deer and drug it all the way from the bypass, which is like I don't know, probably a mile,
Yeah.
all the way down the road
3/4 of a
into
mile.
7-Eleven's parking lot. Deer still kicking underneath it.
Damn.
Dude, just blood everywhere.
Oh,
That
I
would
bet.
suck. I bet it wasn't alive.
No, but there's some nerves just
Yeah.
just
Oh,
getting
yeah.
it.
Oh, dude, I had to kill a deer with a hammer one time after I hit it. Fucking
I
sucked.
had to kill a deer with a hammer one
It was
time.
mercy, man. It was like I was driving down the road on the north side of Potato
Somebody
Creek.
hit it.
No, I hit it.
Oh.
This is my-
He
this is in
said I
that
did.
same pickup truck that I hit the woman in.
Oh,
And,
Is
she
this,
didn't
is this,
get
can I
the
buy
hammer,
this? Is this
though.
around?
Huh?
I said, is this pickup still around? Can I
Nah,
buy
it's
it?
dead,
Because
man,
it'll
it's
go through
dead.
anything.
It's dead.
yeah, no shit.
But it just bent the bumper a little bit. But this deer's laying in the road, like looking at me, like
It bent the bumper on
all-
Granny or the deer?
the deer.
Okay.
Oh no, not the Value City truck.
All right, all
My
right.
white pickup.
Oh,
Truck.
all right, okay.
That I hit the woman in,
Okay.
not that the woman was hitting.
Okay.
Different one.
But yeah, so I'm looking at this deer and I'm like, damn, I need to. Wish I had a gun or something so I could make this humane. All I had was my roofing hammer, big ass 16 ouncer claw hammer. I'm like,
Big old E-swing.
this is gonna suck. So I mean, first hit and it's like, oh, it looks up at me like, what the fuck?
What
Like,
did you just do?
So I hit it again and its
Poor
eye
deer.
popped out.
Oh
Gave
man.
it
That's
the
so
third
rough.
one and drug it off the road. As I drag it off the road, I look up at the house and some woman is staring just like this look of sheer
Like
horror.
horrified.
So I
What do
fucking-
you want? Go
That's
back in your house.
That's what I did. I grabbed the hammer. I like,
Oh,
I just looked
you're
up.
next.
I went like that, and she closed the window, and I drove the fuck away. I thought it was illegal.
This will be ending here. Dude, I got a good deer story. It's not mine, but my buddy James.
No, that's fine.
He was getting on to, over by like Arbor Lakes and Toledo Road.
Yeah.
Getting onto the bypass.
Mhm.
Deer runs out in front of him. He hits the deer in the ass end, breaks its spine, whatever. It's like trying to drag itself across the street. Like, yeah, pooping everywhere. It's a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. When
Calls the
animals
cops
break
to come
their backs,
out
they
and
shit.
like shoot it. Well, they got rookie police officer. Dude shows up,
Shoots in the head.
shoots it in the hip, dude, like it's broken spot, and misses every other round. So deer's just now the deer has been hit,
And
shot, belittled a little bit. I'm sure it's
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
It's like I
It's,
lost my
it's
bowels
still
and you
trying to
shot
crawl
me.
home, and this guy can't hit the anything.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I think another guy came out after that and shot it.
I watched a cop do that. Like I had my
Just
gun
awful.
ready to go, and I could have literally just walked across the road and went. "Puh," and
How are you
been
gonna
done.
shoot innocent people if you can't shoot a deer?
And this fucking cop, like, he pulls up with his 9 and he puts his ammo in, and I was like, she sits there, bang, fucking completely misses the head. And this deer isn't like trying to get away. This deer is just like,
Laying there.
fucked
yeah.
up.
Here comes Nate with a hammer.
It's like, dude, I can do this.
Got him.
I got you.
Well, and then, but the funny thing with the hammer one is like on the way back to the job site, because I was going from our shop to the job site, it was roofing. Bob and Tom is on, and it's this comedian telling a story about when he was a cop, he was a rookie, he had to go out and they take care of a deer problem, and they told him just to put the gun right up behind the ear of the deer and just pull the trigger, and they were joking because deer have razor sharp hooves and they're fucking dangerous as hell when they've been injured like that. And I just like, I'm holding my hammer, it's bloody and shit. I'm like, wow.
What hooves?
Freaked me the hell out.
What's
but
sharp?
yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I think I'm going to have to cut this podcast short on my end. It's time for me to go home.
All right, fellas.
That's
Hey,
only
it's
10
10.
o'clock. Yeah, but
Thank you, gentlemen, for coming over.
I'm
Always a
getting
pleasure.
tired,
Great
definitely.
seeing you.
Good time.
Great seeing you.
All right, let's get another deal in here. Thank you, boys. Always a good time. All right, I'm gonna eat one of these habaneros, and Nate's gonna eat another
Go
one.
for it. No, yeah.
Was
might
it
as
that
well.
bad?
I'll eat it. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna die. So I mean,
He says, I
Gonna be
am
okay,
going
man?
to shit fire for a month.
oh, already way too hot.
Is that how you're going to end your podcast every time? Is with you eating a habanero?
Don't end it right
Oh.
now. I want to see you suffer.
We'll
Wanna
let her
be
go
able to
for a
repay
minute. Oh my god,
Really?
Yeah, see, that's why I don't do
those
spicy
actually aren't
things,
that bad.
because my
I'm saying.
asshole will fucking spit fire.
I've
for
had a little
week.
bit of beers though,
That's
It's
not
not
even as
good.
bad as a jalapeno.
but that's nowhere near.
I want to
Wow.
see you guys do some
I have other peppers in the fridge.
reapers.
You want to
got?
do one before
What do
we
you got?
cherry bombs?
I don't know what those are.
Mandy, they were Meyer. Mandy
Mm.
used to have them all the time when she was a kid. Said they're super hot.
Go go. Oh, shit.
We'll finish this deal and then
Yeah.
we'll.
Yeah, I don't do it. One of these days you might get
My
me to
mouth
eat
is
one, but I
sweating.
don't. See, and that's me.
That's
I can't do it.
drool.
Like, as soon as that shit hits my mouth, like I'm fucking dude. I'm.
Well, we need a lime though.
It just gets a burp in me, really. I mean, I'm on the
I
wall at two
wish.
different
Yeah, I
places,
know.
so
Me too, but for different reasons.
yeah. I got a couple do not take checks up somewhere too.
Do not accept any money from this motherfucker.
Oh, dude, beer really does help.
I know. I told you, especially if you lime it up.
Oh yeah, I bet.
The first time I was at the Mishawaka Wings, etc., up by the mall.
Yeah.
We did the wall challenge, and the manager comes over. Is everything okay? And I'm like, all right, are you guys sure these are wall wings? Because I want to make sure it's legit. And he looks and he goes, those are wall wings. I'm sure.
Like,
pissed off at me because I'm like, yeah, this ain't sure.
with these, yeah. And that's it. They're probably used to seeing people like fucking sweat their dick off. Fucking
Oh, all those
Dude,
pictures.
you know what
that
makes
see.
those the
like
worst?
him
though?
Okay.
or me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over here.
I'm okay. I'll make it. You know what makes the wall wings the worst though?
What?
The seeds.
Oh,
That's
It's not even a good sauce. It
I
doesn't
love
taste good.
Dude, I love the taste.
What? Seeds?
well, that's
Seeds?
because
No, it's
Nate,
the
you're a little
spicy.
weird, bub.
I am a lot weird.
But that's why we get along.
I know. You gonna be all right, dude?
It's a little warm. All right.
That's good.
Like
See, as you guys can see from here, I'm
This
not
is
fucking
a
with it.
cool summer breeze, man.
We're gonna have to get Chad. Like
This ain't a
something sour.
fucking. This ain't a. He's making like a fucking Vagisil commercial or something. Some summer breeze.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Summer
That's as hot
breeze
as it is to me.
makes me
Summer
feel fine.
breeze.
Dude, Stills and Croft, man. You can't beat that shit.
You really can't,
Dude, I'm telling you what, man. You get a nice summer day, you put that shit on, you drive around with the windows down.
dude. Just chilling, enjoying
Mhm.
life.
Damn Skippy.
I want to start doing this like every week.
It makes me like want to
Make
hug
this a
Julie and the
thing.
kids when I get home.
Oh my God. Hot peppers make America great again.
They might because of Donald Trump.
I don't know, dude. This motherfucker's hot.
Really? You guys gonna start this shit?
No.
Dude, I'll have you know that if we're going, I have everything to make it completely mobile.
They will not allow it.
No. You
You're not
can't
even
have
allowed
more
a
than a cell
removable
phone.
lens program camera.
Yeah, you can't have basically more than a cell phone
Not
camera.
allowed what?
A removable lens professional camera.
Well, we need to fucking get our press pass then.
You ain't gonna get a press
Yeah,
pass.
good
What do
luck
you
with
mean?
that one.
I'm on
dude.
YouTube, son.
I'm pretty sure.
You actually
No,
might
I
be
won't
able
get
to.
anything.
Dude, you might be able to. Probably not
No,
for the
absolutely not.
president. Probably not
My
for the
credentials,
president.
4 videos. Yeah, probably not.
Hey man, this year when we get drunk at Art Beat, we'll be getting drunk at my booth. Hopefully.
Oh
I
shit!
put
Oh
our
yeah, you're gonna
application
put it
for
okay
Yeah,
for your
yep.
pictures.
They got to do a jury and shit, but yeah.
This year I'll be Ubering home, so I'll be
Yes.
drinking.
I'm
Right on.
probably gonna be doing the
I'm
same.
not gonna lie, dude. I still had.
I mean, if I don't get a booth, we'll
Dude, I
still
had a
go around
blast
there
last year,
day
man.
drinking.
we
That's
had fun,
fine. That
and to
was
think we
still-
were getting ready to leave.
We were heading out.
And
when
Nate
we
was
met
like,
up with you.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
cold beer.
Cold beer, cold beer,
And then
and
we
good
went and had
friends.
the phenomenal burgers at CJ's.
That
Dude,
was.
yeah.
I was surprised. Like I said, I hadn't been there since it
Haven't
was
had one
what
since,
Rum
so-
Runners back.
There's never been rum.
No,
burgers.
what
You're
was it?
thinking down the road.
No, what
was
was-
it? Peanut bar?
It was
No.
a peanut. There was something there.
CJ's has been CJ's for decades, man. It's been there forever.
No, CJ's. Yeah. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking down there by what used
You're
to be
thinking of Rum
Fever's.
Runners is peanut bar now, right?
I'm not even sure, dude.
No,
I don't know. I'm
yeah.
not from there.
Yeah.
It's warm, man.
You gonna be
But-
all right, dude?
All right,
I'm feeling
gentlemen.
bad for you.
Love you guys.
All
It
right.
was
All
fun.
We're out.
I'm getting old. Dude, Dude, that was
killing
awesome.
both live feeds.